morning. Simone Wint, Manager of Customer Experience and Banking Support and Operations and Customer Service at the National Commercial Bank. How are you? Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Mullins. Thank you for having me. How are you doing today?
I'm giving thanks.
Awesome.
Now, I know that today we're looking at Visa debit fees, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Just tell us a bit more about that.
So, before I get into the fees, I just want to recap from our session last week. So we had an interview where we started talking about the Visa debit and the benefits.
Absolutely.
And of course, this is a new card which replaces our Midas Card.
Okay.
It's the card that goes the extra mile based on the rewards that it comes with.
Oh, rewards.
So, rewards.
Okay.
So the benefits that we have, it's a tap-and-go card for convenience, and of course, based on what is happening now, I mean, the less you touch surfaces, it's the better for you. We want to remain as distant as possible from touching stuff.
Okay, so it's a tap-and-go. Okay,
correct.
So you tap it. Okay.
We have the 24-hour access to our account, whether it's the IABM, if you're shopping online, if it is that you're local or overseas, you can use the card. Okay. And of course, the price protection. So last week we didn't speak on price protection really, but just to let our listeners know that the NCB Visa Debit Card has a price protection on purchases up to $200 US. So that's pretty much in a nutshell where if it is that you have an issue with a merchant,
yes,
providing this up to that dollar value,
yes,
you can get a claim through Visa and you'll be reimbursed.
Okay, that means by price protection. I see.
That's a price protection.
Okay, all right.
And we also have the benefits, really, which is the NCB Miles redemption. So with the NCB Miles and the use of your card, everyday purchases at the supermarket, the gas station, I mean, paying your utilities, or whether it is e-commerce or POS,
yes,
there is a point
of sale, right,
that is tagged to the usage of your card. So for every dollar, every US dollar, you will get 1 point.
Okay. And I can use those points over time to do different things.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So, of course, that's one of the major benefits that we have now going for our cards. Our customers are loving it, and that is redeemable wherever Visa is accepted.
Okay. And Visa is accepted worldwide, isn't it?
Worldwide. That's worldwide.
Okay. So, in terms of, say the fees now, how do they differ locally versus internationally?
Okay, so for fees, we can understand with the use of a card, there comes a fee. I mean, we have our local fees, which hasn't changed.
Okay.
With the Midas Card, you would have the first 3 points of sale or ABM transaction, that's free. The first 3 for the month, that is. We have waivers now for withdrawals. Based on, of course, our general fee waiver, the situation with COVID, we have decided to waive some of the fees for our customers to pretty much benefit based on the economy.
Okay, that's good.
So
that's
we do not have a fee for withdrawals currently. However, there is a fee if you should use the NCB machine and it declines. So let us say you go to the machine, you're withdrawing some money. Unfortunately, you do not have sufficient funds.
Yes.
There is a decline fee attached to that.
Okay.
The other transactions that you can do where it's totally free, I mean, your balance inquiry, your deposit at the ABM, your transfer of funds from one account to the other, all of those can be facilitated at our IABM, and all those are actually free.
Okay.
However, if it is that you choose not to use the NCB machine and you go multi-link, so you use another financial institution machine, there is a cost-bank fee that is attached to that.
Yes, understood.
So withdrawals comes at a cost of $59.56. If you do an inquiry or you have a decline transaction, then you pay $30.95.
I see.
So what we really encourage our customers to do is to try and use the NCB machines as much as possible. We have over 200 machines island-wide in all parishes, so the benefits that comes with it, we want to ensure that we capitalize on that as customers, and we encourage our customers to use the machine.
Excellent. And how can we get one of these Visa debit cards? How does that work?
Okay, so Visa debit card, once you are an NCB customer, if you are totally new, you'll automatically get a Visa debit card upon opening the account.
Okay.
For older customers, you would be granted a Midas Card then. So we're currently in the process of converting the Midas Card holders to Visa debit holders and that is by visiting a branch. So you visit your branch, the nearest branch. It doesn't have to be the branch at which you open the account with a valid ID and clearance, and you'll be able to switch that Midas to a Visa debit.
Okay. And interestingly, in terms of, say you have your Visa debit card, you have local currency, but can you use it if you go overseas? And is that possible?
Yes, you can.
Okay, how does that work?
So
What about that? Mm-hmm.
It's a card that's used worldwide, so that's one of the plus for the Visa debit card. Unlike the Midas, you would have been restricted to local transactions only. With Visa debit, it can be used internationally.
Okay.
So you are overseas, whether it is that you want to use it at a merchant or you choose to get cash at a machine, the Visa debit card can be used even though you have a local account attached to that card.
Okay, well, that's a big selling point, I would think.
It definitely is.
Huge. Excellent. Now, when you say tap and go, I know what you mean, but just for purpose out there, purpose of other listeners out there, you say tap and go. What would happen before? What happens now?
So before the Visa debit card, you would be expected to either swipe your card at a merchant, or they would insert, depending on the machine that they have.
Right.
With the tap and go feature, once you are purchasing goods up to 5,000 Jamaican dollars, 50 US dollars are the equivalent, the merchant has the option of just putting the card very close to the machine, and it will be approved, or the transaction will be read. Okay. So you do not need to insert a PIN, and there's no need for you to do anything in terms of signing.
Right. Good. Right. That helps too, because sometimes persons are rather not so cautious in terms of their PIN and they're putting it in.
Right.
And in some instances too, they're trying to cover it and prevent persons from seeing it.
That is correct.
Truth be told,
that is correct.
Although necessary. All right. Well, what I found in terms of banking, and I'm happy that I see NCB going that route. There's more automation. The technology is being incorporated much more, isn't it?
Definitely is.
Yes. And so I've seen, for instance, going to some of the branches, and so you have certain kiosks that you can go to and do your transactions. And it seems rather convenient. Do you find more and more persons doing that now, having that kind of experience instead of going into branch going to the teller?
Definitely. That results in greater convenience. So, we're busy people. Instead of standing in line to go into a branch to be served and you stand there for hours.
Yes.
I mean, with the digital solutions that we have, you have the convenience of doing your banking on your own.
Okay.
So self-serve, while it is that you will be expected to go to a branch between a Monday and a Friday, of course on the weekends you can do your own banking. So you go at the kiosk, you do whatever transaction you like, you have a deposit, you go to the IABM and you make your deposit. So all of the digital drive, it comes with greater convenience as well as security for customers.
Absolutely. And of course, you can also have your online banking facilities, correct?
Definitely. So we have online banking and we also have our mobile app. So mobile app is easy. On the go persons, you have your phone, you want to check your balance, you want to do a transfer, all of that.
Yes.
As I said, it's greater convenience for our customers. You can do your banking on the go, irrespective of where you are.
Yes.
So there's no limitations with your mobile app as to where you can do your transactions. I mean, you're standing in a line to do a transaction at the supermarket and you realize that, hey, there's not sufficient funds on this account. You can easily transfer it to an account that you'd want to use, pay for goods within seconds.
While being in line. While being in the line. Yes. Yeah, it's exciting times. I love that. Do you, in terms of your older customers, and by that I mean not just being with the institute for some time, but in years, because sometimes this is kind of fear or reticence with the older customers. You had an interesting ad once, so somebody's good saying, which showing how easy it is. Do you find more of the older customers who are warming now to the innovations?
Definitely we are. So we have different initiatives going to get our older customers on board. We know our seniors based on our culture and how they may feel in terms of the technology. Not so comfortable. But over time, when we sell the convenience, we tell them what the benefits are. I mean, not having to come into the branch to wait a long time to get a transaction done. We find that more for a customer, and we said, okay, we'll give you a book. And he said, no, I don't want a book. Please give me my card and I'll go online. So that's what is really happening now with technology. We're getting better buying from our customers, and they're really loving the convenience.
Excellent. Hi, Simone. I think we'll be leaving it there. Thank you so much, Simone Wint, Manager of Customer Experience and Banking Support, Operations and Customer Service at NCB. And that is Inside Banking with NCB. All the best to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You're very welcome. All the best. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.